Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear student, grade 4, our lesson today is multiples of unit fraction. Lesson 8.2. First, what is the meaning of multiples? For any two numbers multiply each other, 2 by 4 equal what? Equal 8. Then we say that 8 is multiple of 4 and 8 is multiple of 2. 8 multiple of 4 and 8 multiple of 2. 2 and 4 is called factors, as we taught before, and 8 is called multiples. Okay, here to find multiple of a unit fraction, and unit fraction means this fraction which has numerator 1 over 5, 1 over 4, 1 over 3, and so on. Okay, how can we multiply or find multiples? Here we have 3 here is represented a numerator and has a denominator like 1. 3 ones, 3 over 1 by 1/5. Now we can multiply 1 by 3 and 1 by 5. 3 by 1 equal 3 and 1 by 5 equal 5. Then 3 by 1/5 equal 3/5. If we have 4 sevens and want to write this fraction as a multiple of, as a product of whole number and fraction, then we write what? We take the numerator here, 4 is 4 by 1, 4 by 1. Then we write here 4 and we write here 1 and we put the denominator here 7. We put 4 by 1/7. Okay, how can we list the next 4 multiples of a given fraction like this? 1/8. How can we find multiples? We increase each step by 1. Increase numerator by 1. Here 1/8, then will be what? Will be 2/8. Here 1 plus 1 equal 2. Then we write here 2/8. Next step, we increase 2 by 1. Then will be 3/8, and so on. 4/8, and so on. 5/8. Okay, understood? The next lesson will be multiples of fraction, and we will learn how can we find multiples of any fraction I give. Complete our lesson, multiples of fractions, lesson 8.3. List the next 4 multiples of fraction. Okay, here our fraction is 2/5. How can we find multiples of 2/5? First, we look to the numerator here, 2. If we find multiples of 2, then we can find multiples of whole fraction 2/5. So easy. Multiples of 2 means what? Means count by 2. Each numerator will be add 2. 2 plus 2 equal 4 by 4/5. Then add another 2 to 4 will be 6 over 5, and so on. 8 over 5, and then 10 over 5. It's so easy. Okay, how can we use number line to find multiples of a number? For example, for our fraction 2/5, how can we find any number of multiples? We start here by 2/5 here, then we count by 2/5. Between 2/5 and 3/5 we have only 1/5, and 3/5 to 4/5 we have another 1/5. Then we count by 2/5 at one jump. Here first jump here represent 2/5, and a next jump here 2/5, and a next jump here 2/5. Then here we find now 3 multiples of 2/5. Here 2/5, 4/5, and 6/5, and 8/5. Okay, understood? If you want to know how can you write any fraction as a product of whole number and fraction, for example, if you have 6/7, how can we write this as a whole number multiplied by fraction? Then we look here to the numerator 6. 6 equal what? 6 equal 6 by 1 and equal 2 by 3. Then we can write here 6 as a whole number, and we write here 1 over 7. Or the inverse, we can write here 2 and 3 over 7, and so on. Okay, understood? Thank you for watching.